Hey guys, I hope you guys can hear me. I have some new speakers I added onto my um computer. So if you cannot hear me, please let me know. If anybody hops in, I'll be watching. See if people hop in. If Mary come on for a little bit, Mary's not going to be on this morning. So I'm just going to add to my junk roll this morning. If anybody wants to watch. Hey Clint, how are you? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear my voice, please. Okay, cool. I got new speakers yesterday, added onto my computer, and I just want to make sure it still works right. Don't know if it would work. Are you home yet from your cousins or wherever you were visiting? That's cool. Let me fix my camera here. You guys can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Is that a little bit better? Can you see now? Let's just get this up a little bit. There we go. So what's up, dude? Anything exciting happening in your world? Came home, fell asleep, and I gotcha. Yeah, can understand that one. You never sleep good when you're away from home. You always want your own bed. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, home sweet home. I'll have to catch up later. Oh, you drove you nuts. How little is he, or how old is he? I thought maybe you had a cousin that was around the same age as you. You were visiting. Oh, okay. He's 36. She's 7. Oh, I got you. Gotcha there, Leroy. Is that the 7-year-old like his daughter or something? That's cool. Oh, she hadn't seen you in a while. She just wants you to do everything while you're there, you know? That's how kids are. They get excited when they have company. Yep, they'll do that to you. It's just like the girl who cleaned for me for a while, that was by my car. She her boyfriend, little man took a liking to him. So yeah, and he'd play with him, and oh, he would get little man giggling. It was funny. Funny, funny, funny. I'm like tearing this the wrong way, but oh well. You know. Yeah, that didn't work well. Let's do this. And then we're gonna tear this. That's better. Because then it's stuck next to him. Oh no. That's gross. Ugh. Funny, funny, funny. So, Mary, the Marriott is not streaming this morning, so I figured I'd come on for a little bit in case people wanted somebody to watch. I know glowing's not very exciting, but you know, hey. But I'm not going to interfere with the other streamers. I'll be off by the time it's time for the regular streamers on Wednesday mornings. All right, Clint, that's enough. Lord, boy. Ugh. You're an all boy when it comes to that stuff, talking about that. Sound like my husband and my son. Lord. Oh, Clint, just for you. Here you go. Peanut butter M&Ms. You know I had to aggravate you with that. Come on now. Butthead. You're funny. Call me a butthead. You'd be lost if you couldn't talk to me, admit it. You wouldn't know what to do if I didn't aggravate you. I'm probably thinking, yeah, I would. It'd be peaceful. Just kidding. Oh, sorry, you crafting this morning? You do anything fun? Reading your comics or anything? Or you just chillaxing? Relaxing. Yeah, I've been up since like, I don't know, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. And then I seen Mary post on her community tab. She wasn't going to be streaming, so I was like, well, maybe I'll get on for a little bit. See if anybody wants to pop in. You know what? Scissors. Skizzers. Cut these edges off. Drinking some tea. I can't really acquire a taste for tea. I've tried to. Like years ago in my single days, I lived in this apartment complex and made some friends that live there. And the one girl, she made some really good sweet tea. And I liked it and I could make it for myself, but I couldn't acquire a taste for it. I got tired of it after a while. I just couldn't drink it. And I never could picture myself drinking hot tea. I mean, I can't say, that I've tried it or anything, but I don't find it flavorful. I don't know. Maybe it's my weird brain. I know there's different types of hot tea out there they can be good for you, healthy wise and all that fun stuff, but I don't know. I can't acquire a taste for it. I'd rather drink my good old fashioned H2O. That's what I have in the mornings is water. I feel like I need water in the mornings when I wake up. I drink water throughout the day off and on. I rotate my drinks, but I get up in the morning and I need water. Which back in my younger days, that would never happen. My younger days, man, I had to have a soft drink when I first woke up. Not now. Can't do it. Let's do this. So yeah, I got these new set of speakers, Clint, for my computer so I can play music. Oh my goodness. I hooked them up kind of late last night. One man was getting ready to go to bed, so I couldn't really play. Turn them up and see what they really sounded like. So once little man's up and he's off to school, and I'm gonna have me some fun and jam out. All right, I see 3 viewers. Say hi. I don't bite. I promise. You can ask Clint. Clint will just tell you I'm a butthead. He's only joking though. Don't take that seriously. He likes to joke around with me like I joke around with him. You don't know Clint, you should get to know him. He's a good guy. Hello, Angela. How are you? Angela, do you like to do any type of crafts or anything, or do you have a channel? I don't think I've seen you in chat boxes before. Well, I usually don't come on this early. There's another lady who usually streams this time in the morning, but she's not coming on. So I figure I'd come on for a little bit And then there's some other streamers that kind of start their day at 8:30. So I don't want to interrupt them either. So I figure I just come on for the fun of it because, like I said, the one lady's not going to be here on this morning. Gotcha. Well, it's nice to meet you. Glad you joined me. So, in case you're wondering what I'm making, or anybody that's watching, I'm making a junk roll. I took just like a regular size piece of paper and I glued it to a paper towel roll. Alright, there's the paper towel roll. And I glued it and I glued it all the way around and I made it to where it had like a little bit of a tail. And then I've just been adding scraps of paper to make it longer and longer and longer. And when you decide it's long enough, you can do whatever you want with it. Any kind of paper you want. Just remember that, like, the thicker the paper, the harder it's going to be to use. It won't glue down real well. So I'm just using a bunch of old scraps, book pages, anything I can find. Yeah, that's who I was talking about. Is Mary. She's usually on this time in the morning, and she's not going to be on. So yeah, I watched Becca, and I've been in Pink Poodles for a little bit now. I never really talked in her chat, and I've been talking recently. So let's do it this way. Perfecto, dude. Well, that's cool. I don't know. Do you know Lovely Malia, or have you heard of her? She's the one I watched do this, and she got it off another streamer, and so yeah, I think out of everything I've tried, craft wise or just art wise, I think the gluing is my favorite. And when she started doing this, I was like, oh my goodness, this is like glue booking on a roll. I was like, hell yeah. So I just got a big haul from her and did a shopped with her. She did a big old sale. I spent $69. Shh. Don't tell Abby. That just came in the mail the other day. I still haven't unwrapped it because I don't know where I'm going to put it all. Believe it or not. I'm coming undone. This ain't good. Why are you coming undone? Yes, exactly. I love it. Oh my goodness. Mine's all in my room, and I desperately need to clean my room. So, but I think some of the things that I bought from Malia, I'm going to share in Happy Meal to some people. So, yeah, it gets, you can collect really fast. Oh, it's me, Bunny. Um, well, see, I'll collect stuff like with the paper towel tube for this roll. Okay, like I might keep a couple of them, but if I don't use it within a certain amount of time, I get rid of it. I can't have a bunch of stuff laying around. But I mean, granted, my room is a mess right now, but at the same time, I'm on my hubby because I want this house cleaned up because there's just junk everywhere. So we're gonna work on that. But we got some other stuff to take care of before we even start into that. But I can't take clutter. I can't. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I really haven't decided. I'm just enjoying this part, gluing it together. So I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you could do, like you said, decorate it. And of course, there's numerous ways you could decorate it. I was thinking about like using some sprays or something on it. I don't know. I haven't really decided. Yeah, it is. It's like a genius. I mean, like I said, everything out of everything I've tried, I'm like I'm really loving the glue booking. And when Malia did this, I was like, oh my goodness, it's glue booking on a roll. I was like, I got to do it. It's a must. We're gonna cut the bunny's nose off, but oh well. I think he'll survive. Poor Easter bunny. Yeah, I do. I have gone live with other people. Um, I did have a birthday live stream up, but I had to take it down. I wasn't comfortable with how the conversation was going, so I had to take that down. But I have that on my channel, but I have been live with other people on their channels. Um, right now I'm just using the free version. Well, right now I'm directly streaming on YouTube, but I have I can use the free version of StreamYard if I want to invite people. No, I don't have a regular time that I stream. It's so hard to find a time because I'm always afraid I'm like gonna butt into somebody else's time. Um, so if I don't go live for a while, I'll put up a video. I feel more comfortable putting a video up than doing a live sometimes. I mean, I'm not scared to go live, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to intrude on somebody else's time because there's a lot of people that I watch, and I feel like if I went live when they were live, that wouldn't be cool. So maybe it's just me, but I don't know. That's how I see it. So I just kind of, when I go live, I go live. If you catch me, you're the lucky one. So, and I haven't even put up a video in a while, so kind of good to be here right now. We're just going to go for it. And 2 phones on. That's funny. Well, there's a girl on Facebook I'm friends with, and she does some live videos every so often. And I had my headphones on, and I was listening to her, and then some other girls that were on YouTube that I hang with, they were live, and I was like, okay. And so I like had 2 sets of people going in my ear. I was multitasking. Let's see. Oh, we could use this too. It's a little too much though. Bring this down some. Angela, you know Clint, don't you? Or Clint, do you know Angela? I don't know who knows who. Me and Clint, we aggravate each other. Yeah, you know her? Well, that's cool. Well, like I said, I only came on because Mary wasn't on. If she was on, you would not see me here because I'm not going to do that. I like Mary. She's really cool. I try not to step on toes and, all that fun stuff. You know what? I haven't used any dictionary pages. Where's my dictionaries? Clint, did you take my dictionary pages? Yeah, Clint, he's in everybody's chat. He knows everybody. He's Mr. Social Bug. And Clint, I'm only joking with you, buddy. Oh, let's do this. Let's cut an envelope up. What do you mean, not me? Sorry. I don't even remember what I just said. Angela, are you asking me that? Do I do any other crafts, or are you asking Clint that? Sorry, my brain isn't operating this morning, Clint. Both. I just got me a Bake Shot, so I've been testing that out. I like to take a composition book and go outside. I mean, I've done it in here, but I like to composition book, go outside and just drown my composition book in water and sprays. I love doing that. Mainly, I don't like really do anything like specific, like, I don't know, like, not anything like I would sell or anything, but I don't know, I'm just a player. I just like to play, experiment with different things. So I mean, there's I am trying new at sewing. Paper crafts. Paper crafts, glue booking's about only thing I do. I mean, unless you want to consider the spraying of the comp book. I mean, I got the adult coloring books, but I haven't done those in forever. That's what started me on this journey, was adult coloring books. I am starting to learn how to sew. I was never taught how to sew growing up. I am getting into beads. I do have paints, but I don't paint a whole lot. I mean, I jelly plate here and there. I got paints, to jelly plate. I got a jelly plate. So I got a little bit of everything, but gluing's like my thing. Like I think I'm more partial to gluing than anything, but yeah, I do like to do a little bit of everything. Crocheting, I can never get the hang of. Of course, if I practiced, I probably would figure it out, but it's just like with hand stitching. Like I said, I was never taught how to sew. I am getting the hang of a sewing machine, which I'm loving that. So something different. Um, Oh, Clint, by the way, I've seen your answer. You said no, you didn't take my dictionary pages. I got a big old bucket over here of scrubs. No, we just did brown. Let's do a different color. What are we gonna do? We can do some yellow. Um, well, you know what? When I got into the coloring books, I wasn't really watching anybody on YouTube. And there was a girl, I don't know what made me search YouTube. I never watched YouTube before. But anyway, I was on YouTube one night, and like I said, this was years ago. And this girl said, "Watch how I color in my coloring book." And I thought, So then she had a recommendation for somebody. So I started watching that lady. And I used to watch her all the time, and then I took a step back, and then I watched her and some other people because I learned about other people through watching her. And then I took a step back for the longest time. Didn't really do anything. I wasn't really coloring anymore. Didn't watch anybody. And then at the end of 2018 is when I started watching people again, and I needed something to do with my time, and so that's what's led me to all this new stuff. I met Clint. I mean, I met a lot of new people after taking a step back for quite a few years. So, yeah, we do. We have fun. You should see the video I have of him trying to sing a song, one of my favorite songs by Pink. Oh, it's funny. He was mumbling because he didn't know the words. I was cracking up. I was like, "Come on, Clint, sing it." Yeah, but this time we don't craft. We just talk and aggravate each other. I have my way of craft all day and night. Yeah, I can tell you that much. I know that feeling. Um, I have a 11-year-old son, and so he's got to be up for school at 7, and my hubby will be up in about a half hour. Hubby's been kind of taking over because my hubby has to take some time off work right now. So, but I've been helping him. I don't want him to feel like he's got to do everything. So, just because he's off work for a while. And my son is a hoot too. He's funny. He's a little whippersnapper, is what I call him. Oh no, I can't. I can't do 15 hours straight. Oh Lord. When they were on, well, they went off yesterday at whatever time, but let's see, what's today, Wednesday. They came on Monday night. She did her sale or her auction, and I didn't watch that at all. But then when they came back on and just was crafted, I had them on in the background. And like I went to bed at like 1 o'clock in the morning, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had them on my iPad. And I woke up at 4, 5 o'clock, and then I turned them on the computer, turned my iPad off, or turned them off on the iPad, I should say, and helped my husband get my son ready for school and stuff, and got him on the bus. And I would say it was probably closer to 9 or 10 yesterday morning when I finally said hey to him. So I told Stacy I was lurking from the bleachers. I fell asleep watching them, woke up to them still playing, so. 'Cause I hate to start a conversation and then have to leave. Be like, be back in a minute. So, all right. What else do I got in here? This, my son. No, um, when he was in preschool, he used to love to play with paint, like watercolor paint, like the Crayola ones. But he won't do anything with me. He's too into his games and all that fun stuff, Mr. Party Pooper. But it's funny when I'm live with other people, he'll stick his head under my camera and he'll say hi and everything. It's funny. Because usually, when I stream with them or been on their channel live with them, he's going to bed and it's usually the weekend, so he's up late and then he sticks his head on the camera and says hi. Yeah, he just turned 11 in January, so he's a hoot, I'm telling you. Kids are a hoot. I've told Clint some stories about him. Clint's laughed about it. All right, we got a bingo thing here from a different state. I mean, even trying to get him to sit down and play a board game because we've got him some board games for him, and it's like pulling a tooth trying to get him to play. It's like, come on, let's play a board game. He'll play every so often. Because I just don't want him to be all about his iPad and playing video games. And although he has surprised me lately, because he has a computer downstairs with Dad. Because Dad works from home a couple days a week when he's actually physically working, and he hasn't really been downstairs on his computer a lot because he has the kids' YouTube, and he's been up in his room watching his TV and playing on his iPad. So I'm like, okay, what's that about? But hey, I mean, he's not in trouble. He knows what he's allowed to do. Yeah, we have an Xbox One, but something's wrong with it. He's never really checked it out. And then he has a Nintendo Switch, the handheld one, the Switch Lite, and I don't even think he's played that in a while. I haven't seen him with it because his actually broke, and then I gave up mine and let him have it. And then I think I got me a pink one, and then I sold it. So, but yeah, I haven't seen him on that either lately. It's so hard with kids because they just get into, like, every year he's into something different, you know? Santa always has a hard time buying for him. It's like, what do you want, buddy? I remember when he was younger, he was all about the Beyblades. And he still has all that stuff, but he's not into it anymore. And he's got tons of Hot Wheel cars. Tons of Hot Wheel cars. But he's got tons of racetracks too, but he doesn't use it. Oh no, that's sad. Clayton, you're making a bunny? Alright, I need something to fill that space. I don't think I've seen it. If I have, I don't remember. Let me use to fill that space. Let's use a piece of this. Scrappy Doodles. Yeah. Well, I will tell you one thing. Last summer, we made him take a break from his iPad and his computer, because I mean he was just like spending all day long on them, and so he was allowed to play in the morning when he got up until lunchtime, and then after lunchtime he had to take a break. He could play with his toys, he could watch his TV, he could do anything he wanted except anything that dealt with electronics besides the TV. I would let him watch TV. So, and we did that all summer long just to see if we could get him to do anything else. And a lot of times he would just spend his time in his room watching SpongeBob, which was fine, but I wanted him to have that break of electronic time because I just thought he was having too much. And like I said, now all of a sudden, lately he's been hanging in his room playing on his iPad and watching a SpongeBob or whatever he watches. Because we got parental controls and stuff, but I don't know. I'm not complaining. Trust me, I'm not. Overall, he's a really good kid. I mean, I'm glad he's taking a break. Because the one night he come up to go to bed and he's like, my neck hurts. I said, you've been looking down too much. I said, you need to take a break, buddy. I said, you've been looking down too much at whatever you're playing on or whatever. And then after that is when he started coming upstairs and watching his TV or staying upstairs. He didn't go downstairs to his computer. So, I mean, he might, like on the weekends, he might go down there for a while in the mornings, but in the afternoon, he'll come upstairs and be in his room. Oh, okay. I'll look at it when I get off here. Okay, I don't know what that is, Angela. What's Dell's? Is that like a store or? This is interesting. Music paper right there. Oh, let's add some map. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. Oh my goodness, if I was their age, I would have loved that water park. I used to love to swim when I was a kid. I think the closest I've been to like an indoor pool of any type, not saying it's a water park, but it was a hotel. They had a pool or whatever. And that was years ago, back in my single days. Alright, this is gonna need some tacky glue. Yeah, sometimes we have a hard time getting him to leave the house with dad. He just, going to visit relatives or whatever, he doesn't want to go. And kind of have to push him. I am in Kentucky. If you've heard of the CVG airport, okay, that's like the airport for Cincinnati, but it's in Kentucky. I actually live a little past the CVG airport. So like I'm considered the Ohio Valley, but I'm in Kentucky. People don't understand that. And there's one girl, she's also a glue booker. Um, I had watched a video of hers. It's probably been close to a year now. And she was actually in my hometown. And she finally learned or finally realized what they mean by when people say they live in Kentucky, but they're in the Ohio Valley. Because her and her daughter actually went to Cincinnati, but they crossed the bridge and came over to Kentucky. And she was in my hometown where I grew up at. So yeah, it was kind of wild. I was like, "Oh my goodness, you were in my hometown." She was cracking up at me. If you Google CVG Airport, and let's see what's another main CVG. Um, I'm in what they call Burlington, Kentucky, but if you Google like say downtown Cincinnati, um, and like even if you did the Google Maps, you could see downtown. You'd be able to see, all the bridges that cross over to Kentucky. So like the main areas that come from downtown Cincinnati to Kentucky is like Covington, Dayton, Newport, Bellevue, and I grew up in the Bellevue area. Oh, my mom was from Bethel. Bethel, that's a pretty far piece from me. I've been up there. Yeah, that's how I grew up, Brenda. I mean, I didn't live on a farm or anything, but we were outside playing, you know, riding bikes, playing with the neighborhood kids, roller skating. That's how I grew up. I mean, I got scars on my knees from falling off my bike, falling on my roller skates, you know. That's how I grew up. And nowadays, you can't even let your kid outside without having to be out there. Yeah, we had a galvanized pool. Basically, what it is, it's a stock tank, and it's round. And I'm sure you guys heard of stock tanks. They use them on farms, and we had a big round one. wasn't real big, but it was round, and that's what we used for a swimming pool growing up. So, all right, guys. So I have been on here for about an hour. I appreciate you guys watching. I don't think Brenda A. I've seen you in chat boxes, but I don't know if you've been on my stream. I've never seen Angela here in my live stream. I mean, yeah, I go live, but it's not like all the time. Um, but I appreciate you guys joining me. And yeah, the skating rink. I didn't get to go to the skating rink all the time, but I did roller skate outside. So, but anyway, I'm gonna hop off here, and I appreciate you guys watching and joining me in the conversation. I hope you guys have fun, and next time I come live or list a video, make a comment or something. So oh well, thank you, Brenda. Um, so I'm gonna go for now because I'm gonna have to get up hubby here in a little bit. So I will catch you guys later, and thank you. Give a thumbs up, subscribe if you want. I will catch you guys later. Bye.